Hey everyone, I'm here. I want to talk about a little issue that I had at my last job that I worked at. That things went on there that was swept under the rug. I worked at a child care center and I was there for 10 years. And a lie went on about me. Well, a few lies went on about me, rumors that were spread. Well, what happened is there was a guy. He didn't work at the daycare. He was like a contract worker. He cleaned up. He came, later in the day and started cleaning. Well, from my understanding, this guy's supposed to be like me. I didn't know, but even if he did, he decided to tell a lie on me for whatever reason. The lie was that me and him was having sex. Not just having sex, but having sex at work in the bathroom at the daycare, which is located inside of a church. This is the lie. I never dated him before in my life. Never kissed him, never hugged him, never had sex with him, never did anything with him. Only thing I've done was talk to him. I talked to him. That's it. I never did anything with him at all. Especially not at work while I'm working. But okay, so I heard this, I reported him. I reported him. You know what? It got flipped around. They made it seem like I was lying on this man. I had no reason to lie on him. Like seriously. Why would I make up a lie? Why would he make up a lie? I don't know. Probably because he's a liar. I thought, to be honest, I've been knowing him. I knew him from a long time, so I was at the job for 10 years. I reported him. They basically flipped it around on me, made it seem like I was lying on him because he's a quote unquote good guy. I worked there for an entire year. I started getting treated differently. People was the other women at the job, the ones I did have a problem with at first, now all of a sudden they have an issue with me. The new people come to the job, the old people tell them that I'm having sex with this man and tell them a bunch of other stuff about me that I'm not gonna mention. But it took a new person at the job to actually tell me what these people were saying. I knew people were saying things about me because people started treating me differently. So I knew something was going on. The administration started treating me differently. They started changing the rules. All of a sudden, I can't go this place, that place. I had to stay out of this man's way. When he came to the center, the church, um, I had to stay out of his way. They told me I was putting myself in his way because he enters in that door. You are you are putting yourself in his way. You know he enters that door. And they were telling me somebody said they saw you in this area of the church. You shouldn't be in the church. I had all these rules. They had all these new rules targeted towards me because I reported this man. He started the mess. He started it. I didn't start it. He started this rumor that me and him was having sex in the church. After hours, when all the kids are gone, that's when he was there. And supposedly, I was going in the bathroom to have sex with him. At the end of the day, I've been working all day. I'm going home. I'm not going in the bathroom to have sex with no man, especially a man who's not my man. And I just felt like the last day I was fired, I had spoke up about it. I was mad because the way I was being treated by some of the workers at the place. The last day I spoke up about it, I was terminated. Yes, and so I decided to go through EOC. EOC claimed they didn't find an issue. So I couldn't find a lawyer to represent me. And I kind of know the reason why that is. I'm not going to mention it on here. But this is this is the way I was treated at this place. I was at the job 10 years. I never had an issue with anybody while I was at that job. I never had to. I've never been reported. I had to never had to report anybody, and that's the reason I was there for 10 years. If it was so bad in the beginning, I never would have stayed there that long. But I had women. Some of the women that liked him, liked the guy, they decided to spread all these rumors about me, treated me bad. I'm walking down the hall, people laughing at me. They're talking about me. The new people coming in, they looking at me strange because of what these old people that was at the work had told them about me. And I'm the type of person, I'm quiet. I usually keep to myself. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not one of those people that go around keeping up mess. And when I first started working at a job, it wasn't like that. A lot of people was professional, but then a lot of the good workers, they left, and you know, some of these other people came and just started trouble. They wanted to keep up trouble, and they got their little cliques and spreaded rumors about me being with this man. And I just didn't have nothing to stand up on. They believe this man 100%, him and his lies. But I guess they felt like, why would he lie and say you was in the bathroom having sex with him? I don't know. You have to ask him that. I don't know. Maybe that's what liars do. Liars lie. But I know I never had sex with him. Not a day in my life. I never even dated him. I never kissed him, never hugged him, never held his hand. But for some reason, this man lied and said I was having sex with him. I was having sex with him, like really, at work. Like, come on, I was at this job all this time, and this what y'all think of me, somebody that's having sex in the bathroom. And if we're having sex, why didn't you fire him then? You fired me because I complained, but he's still walking around the building. Like, with his chest puffed out, like, oh well. He basically ruined my entire reputation. Like, that's one thing I don't do. I don't go around just having casual sex with men that I'm not dating. He's not even my boyfriend. He was nothing to me. Just a guy I knew and talked to a few times. But I never had sex with him, that one time. But he started his entire lie. And I was told he's supposed to enlighten me. I didn't even know. Because I just feel like I'm 45 years old. He's older than me. If you are a grown man and you like a woman, you don't make up a lie and say, oh, we're having sex in the bathroom. You go to her and say, hey, can I call you? Can we go out? That's what a grown man do. Not make up a lie about having sex with me to and tell another man this. Yeah, he told this to another man. I guess to make himself look good. Like, yeah, I got her. I don't know, something 13-year-old boys do in middle school, and boys high school boys do little immature stuff. Like, I'm a grown woman. We're grown here, and you're talking like you were in the 7th grade. But anyway, so I was fired from my job because of a lie that was started by this man. He stayed at the job, and all the people that lied on me, that spread this rumor, that was laughing at me in the hall, they all stayed. The administration that would talk about me, the one I saw in the store that told this lie to people that was looking at me all crazy in the store, thinking that it was a mess. I don't even tell anybody. I don't even tell people everything that happened. I just keep it very short because they don't believe me anyway. I'm like, really? I was at this job 10 years, no problem. I'm mostly a quiet person. I'm more of an introvert. And me going to the bathroom and having sex with a man is just something I'm not going to do at work. But they believed him because he's a good guy. Well, I'm a good woman, and I'm not gonna have sex with a man who, not, first of all, he's not my man. I'm not gonna have casual sex with this man. I don't even know him like that to just be randomly having sex with him at work. Like, how crazy is that? And it's just another thing, like when it comes to like sexism and favoritism on the job. And it took me a long time to wrap my head around this. All I did was go to work, and this man started a whole lie, an entire lie about me. And not only that he started a lie, everybody believed him. I had somebody ask me, well, why would he lie? I'm like, that's a good question. You need to ask him why would he lie. But he did. The reason he lied, because that's what liars do. Liars lie. But it made me so mad. I I just, yeah, so I tried to sue. I tried to go through EEOC. Well, I did go to EEOC. They gave me a right to sue. I couldn't find no lawyers, and I kind of have an idea why I couldn't find a lawyer in my area, but I'm not going to put that on here. But yeah, this is what happened to me at the job. He had all these people backing him, all these women at the place, and some men, other teachers, they was all behind him. At least most of them, maybe not all of them, but most of them was backing him up because they think he's a good guy. Like, I'm a bad woman. He's a good guy. So you saying he's a good guy? He wouldn't lie. So you saying you believe him, which means I'm the liar and I'm the bad guy. Like, I have other things to do in my life. I don't have time to make up a lie about a man, what the man did. But this man started a rumor. People, someone came to me and told me what he said. And when I reported it, it's just crazy. Yeah, the person that told me exactly what the people were saying about me, that was spreading his rumor, she was like, yeah, they told me this as soon as I walked through the door. She was saying as soon as she started, as soon as I walked through the door, somebody told me this. She said, I started hearing as soon as I walked through the door. Like, really? Just because of a rumor that they heard. That's, I'm like, well, I don't know what else. I couldn't do anything about it. I'm sorry, my face look a mess right now. I didn't put any makeup on. But it's just something I had to get off my chest because I just feel like this is the type of stuff that goes on in businesses and in workplace, and it gets swept under the rug, and they don't do anything about it, and they just um excuse me, they just let they just a big clique, and they take sides, and when women like a man, they get behind him and throw the women on the bus. Because I hate to say it, but sometimes, not all women, but sometimes some women can be very nasty towards other women. And they will do whatever they can to put a man on a pedestal, especially a man they like. They will just put him on a pedestal and just to make themselves feel good, to make him look good. But the man you like, the man that you put on a pedestal is a liar. And it just made me so upset. And nobody heard me. They just added other lies to this rumor. And yeah, and this is at a church, a big nice church, not a little small church, a big nice church with a child care center, a big nice child care center, accredited center. And this is the stuff that was going on, and they swept it under the rug. Their main goal was to keep me quiet. They did an investigation that didn't go anywhere. But anyway, so the people say, God always gonna have something better for you, But I just felt like things shouldn't even went the way it was because it all started with a lie. A lie that was started by a man. And they were so focused on They were so they liked him so much they believed him. They believed him. It was like, oh, I was when I tried to explain and stuff, they said, oh, you're backtracking or backpedaling or whatever I was told. I was told he had children, family, and livelihood. It was just a bunch of crap. And that's what happens. That's what happens at these jobs. He he was believed. I was lying. Like, really? Do y'all have cameras around here? Show me a camera where you saw me going in the bathroom with this man. You have cameras all in the halls. Show me a camera where I was going in the bathroom with this man. Show me a camera where you saw us walking together up some stairs entering a bathroom together. There's none. Even the bathrooms the areas that didn't have cameras, you wouldn't even see us going in the same direction. Because I got off at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, I was trying to get out of there. I wasn't hanging around that place after hours having sex with him. I was in my car. They had cameras all in the parking lot. They could pull the cameras in the parking lot and see that my car was gone. At 6 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at 6:05, whatever, I was pulling off. I wasn't in the bathroom having sex with this man. But they believed him. And they really just tried to sweep it under the rug. But anyway, so that was my job at the last child care center I worked at. I was there for 10 years. Never had any major issues other than this. And it just made me mad that this man was like, because I've been knowing him. This is not a guy I didn't know. I've been knowing him probably since I've been working there. So he wasn't like a guy that I didn't know. But they took his side. They believed him. They didn't believe me. Like I'm a hooker. They just treated me like I was just some hooker or some hoe that's having sex. Like, if I'm gonna have sex with somebody randomly, I wouldn't be doing it at my job. Like, it was just so crazy. Like, what? Like, first of all, I don't go around just randomly having sex with people. And I tried to explain this, but they believed him. Like, really. Like, he must have been a real good liar for them to believe him and believe his lies. And they believed everything he said. And I got fired because I was speaking out about the way I was being treated at the job. The last time I spoke out, I was fired in October 2022. After being at the job for a little over 10 years, I was fired. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I guess some good will come along. I mean, I have things, I have dreams, I have goals, but it really made me mad because I was fired over a lie that a man started. Because he allegedly liked me, but if you like somebody, you don't slander their name and start a rumor and destroy their reputation. That's basically what he did. He destroyed my reputation. Everybody, I don't know if everybody else believed, but a lot of people believe him because he has all these little cheerleaders behind him, and it just made me so mad. But yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, that's a lie. I was like, wow, really? So this man can sit here and lie. And then the women, I would walk through the halls, they would laugh and make little comments, with their little cliques. And in administration of the church, they wasn't any better. They were buddies with the teachers. It was just a big mess. A big mess. But anyway, I'm going to end it. I guess you get the point. I just had to rant. Sorry, this is just something I had to get off my chest. But it really pissed me off. And I don't want to put all my personal business out there, but I wasn't having sex with that man. I wasn't having sex with him or nobody else. I had told him at the email, I said, I'm not having sex with him. I have never had sex with anybody ever entered this church or this child concern. I told him in the email. I was like, I never had sex with him. But they still believe him. They pushed me to the side. They made it seem like I was just this big time hoe. Like really, like really, like come on now, really. Anyway, but anyway, sorry for the long rant, and this is just something I had to get off my chest.